Roy Marukin. Roy. All day long, Roy.
Good evening. Good evening, good evening. What's going on, everybody? How's the start of the week for everyone? I got a bit of a disaster I've been working on most of the day. Life-changing events. But I needed to deviate for a little bit, and I wanted to go live with this. She was on twice. For a lot of this, I'm going to be off camera. I'm getting tired of just the same old stuff. And I don't care what she thinks about what I think. But I'm just saying the repetitiveness in the recent past has been ridiculous. I don't know if she's trying to convince someone of something by repeating it. That's why I put this thing up here. I thought it was funny. I hope you guys did too. I'm redundant and often repeat the thing I just said because most of the time I'm just repeating what I said redundantly. I think that's hilarious. So, I don't know who she's, what. It's just one of those things. And, it is what it is. But I know that people like to still, and yeah, I mean, I'll hear it. People still want to know. It's just like when Howard Stern, remember Howard Stern? When Howard Stern was making it big, and I don't know if you saw the movie Private Parts, which is actually a good movie. It tells his life story, and it's really good. And in the movie, they couldn't believe the ratings when he got, I think he was at NBC. And they're like, the average listening time that people listen to him, where, most radio programs, on the average, people listen to like an hour, morning show, like an hour or something like that, give or take. But for him, it was like 3 hours, almost 3 hours. And they're like, why do people listen if they hate him? They want to hear what he's going to say next. And with this one, it's something like that. It's something like that. There's just, some kind of a train wreck or something is popping up where you just where you still go, unbelievable. So this one, I think it was sometime, I don't even know when it was. This was sometime this morning, mid-morning or something like that. I've got my music, he's got music. That music. And I know I play the same stuff. I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit as well. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a dozen that I kind of flip through. But I know still we can get some. There's some of them that I really like. Doesn't even look like she's driving with him. Let's see.
Hi, Margarita. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Nellie. Hi, Shannon. How's everybody doing this morning? Hi, Carmen. Thank you. Thank you.
to say that's not a good camera angle. If you know, you know.
This is a survival video. Thank you, Margarita. Yeah, exactly. So, in the caption, I believe, of my video, my last video last night, hello, this is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas.
Good evening, everyone.
In the caption of my video last night, hi Christina, hi Rita, hi Abby. I share, well, if this is the first video you're watching of mine, I would not have even been on here right now had I not had to stand up for my two young sons. I live in a little corrupt town in South Texas, and they didn't want to do right by my kids. I stood up with my first acquittal. After, why were you acquitted?
A bullshit?
Well, because of the
bullshit. A bullshit.
Standing up for my sons. They just wanted me to be quiet.
Roy Marukin. Roy.
The school didn't want to do anything.
All day long, Roy.
And they weaponized the local law enforcement against me.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
But they didn't know who they were dealing with, because you don't do that to anybody, but you don't. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm a badass. I really don't. I think I've demonstrated what I am.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Gracias. Thank you. Hi, Shonda. So anyway, I told y'all that I was going to be letting y'all know all along the way about this whole predicament where one of my most hateful, I think, yeah, she is. She's the most hateful harasser, because through all of this ordeal, people from the public decided that they could just dislike me, and that's fine. That's fine. But when you start breaking the harassment code in Texas, it's not fine. It's not fine. When you start stalking me, it's not fine. When you start getting sexual about me, it's not fine. It's not fine. In certain ways, it's not fine. It's not fine. And so, and also I'm a person with ADHD, and I'm on the spectrum. I'm autistic. So, this is to push back against some of the things that she was saying last night.
Oh, sorry. Minor delay in my
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
This is obviously a lady. I didn't know who she was never ruled out of the crime that I survived. And how come nobody, she was up like at 1 a.m, and she was like saying,
for her to say how brilliant she is. Brilliant. And I want to believe she's that much brilliant. And she's been in the legal circles in one way or another for the last decade. You think she would know? And yeah, now I'm getting repetitive. Yes, ma'am. You're aware? Okay. Oh, let me see your phone. Oh, okay. You were home? Okay. So you had you obviously had nothing to do with this. Okay, that's right. Okay, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you. Have a nice day. And then they go, can rule her out. Literally, they will say, you can rule her out. You can rule him out. You can rule him out too. And whoever else she implicated originally. So there's no such thing as ruling them in. Because at first, everybody's a suspect. But then you start, nope, rule him out. Nope, rule her out. Nope, rule him out. They don't have to be ruled in. This is old, ancient, historic, prehistoric news. So if it needs to keep getting repeated, okay, that's what we'll do.
She was begging her audience about, I guess she didn't say anything about me. I did 3 powerful videos pushing back against her hate, and her audience watches them.
3 powerful videos. I'm starting to think, somebody else mentioned it, and I was like, you know what? It's absolutely right. Because I made a comment, who's she trying to impress? And it's like, well, obviously herself. She's very impressed with herself. She's unbelievable. She can't believe herself. She's brilliant. That's who she's trying to impress. But why do you have to keep impressing yourself over and over and over and over again? Make that make sense.
They just didn't want to tell her. They just didn't want to tell her. No. Even Mr. Tuckett. Mr. Tuckett was there last night. I don't believe that he didn't see him. No, he just knows that I'm pushing back against his hate too. And I'm going to start pushing back probably against all the hate of all their little, including that little Vanessa on there. Yeah. Everybody who hates with their faces and their actual identities. I have the right to push back against that hate. All right? I shared the very video that I'm going, and I'll do it again in the caption of this video. And I stated that as I seek justice, because now it's my opinion that she used her son as a tool. Poor kid, poor child of hers, in my opinion. And was able to get a couple arrested.
We're getting there.
And so it's bittersweet. They shouldn't have gotten arrested, in my opinion. But because that was created, that opened the floodgates for me. It really did. It really did. So one of 2 things is going to happen. Either they are going to seek justice for me in the same way that they're seeking it for Ofelia Moreno, the woman that I speak of, or they're going to violate my civil rights, violate their code, violate all kinds of things, right? And it will strengthen my case against them, proving further. Once I've already proven it, I proved it with my first court case. They're not going to call the judge a liar. I know that much. That's not going to happen, because it's the judge that said it. It was a district court judge too. Yeah. Hi there, everybody. So, I need to clarify some things, right? What I'm doing here is not illegal, first of all. what I'm doing here is
Yes, it is. I don't know why she wants to omit that simple fact. Being on a hands-free is not illegal. That's true. Being on a speakerphone phone call is not illegal as long as you're on a hands-free device. And that's true. But looking at your screen and reading your screen, that is illegal. But okay, you keep telling yourself that. That's all right.
it is not. She tried to tell my audience, or her audience, that last night. Well, what she's doing is illegal. Go report me. Go tell them that what I'm doing here is illegal. Go tell them. Go do it. At this point, I would love for them to arrest me after I've already made it known that anything like that, after I've already stated that any bullshit from them is going to result in a AD complaint.
Now she's going to come back. She's going to bring the adults with disabilities. That's what she's going to stand behind. Boy, let's see how that plays out when they find out she's not disabled. Unless you call being obese a disability, I guess.
That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely if they did that, because they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. Right? And also, the Constitution says I can. This isn't hate. This is not hate. I'm not, none of the things that I've accused Ofelia Moreno of doing to me have I done to her. None of them. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. She went into, speaking of my custody, so we're going to go ahead and clarify that too. That's further harassment. That's further harassment. Right? And it's funny how she talks so much shit about Cecilia, even up until, yesterday. And, she's there saying, you're going to get arrested and you're going to get arrested. I don't know who she's referring to, right? I know the fuck she's not referring to me. And if she's referring to me, she's wrong. Yeah. But things like she lost her kids because she chose drugs, that's not on record anywhere. That is absolutely said.
Of course, that's not on record, but that goes without saying. Now I got to hear this.
To embarrass me and humiliate me. She didn't do what the judge said. She lost her kids. The judge gave me no family plan.
The judge gave her no family plan. I don't know that he had to. But what he did give her, what the law gave her, was a chance to appeal that decision. Yep. You got to pay the fee to appeal, the filing fee, and you got to do it by this date. Let's just throw a number out there. 10 days. Okay. Go forward 10 days. Nothing happened. Didn't pay the fee. The deadline to appeal expired. That's it. All right. A few days later, she goes crying to the court. Oh, please, let me give me another chance. Okay. We'll give you another 7 days. Or whatever the number is. Just arbitrary. We'll give you another 7 days. 7 days comes and goes. Still nothing happens. Whose fault is that? This stuff is all documented. There's court paperwork. You've seen it. It's been on the pages. Whose fault is that? Obviously, it's not her fault. It could never be.
Zero. Nothing. Nothing at all. And I begged for it. All my emails are there. Yeah. I haven't seen my daughters in over 4 years. The custody says that I can't see them until they're 18. I know you're going to be shocked, and I've never said this before. Not a picture, not a phone call, not anything.
So there was a visitation with some rules. Well, violated that, visitation was modified. Now it's visitation with some more rules. Visitation with some more rules. Supervise. Violated that. Couldn't follow the rules. So physical visitation was denied. So what kind of visitation is there? Oh, on the phone. Okay. You can talk to him on the phone. I don't know how many nights a week, whatever. I'm sure that they made some kind of an arrangement with the father, her ex-husband. There's restrictions. There's some rules. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about. She failed, violated, and so they removed a freaking phone call visitation. Whose fault is that?
I know a lot of you are shocked. I know.
And that's the part that her audience, her viewers, her fans, her followers, her supporters have no freaking idea. They have no freaking idea. And if it's up to her, they will never know. They will never know any of that stuff.
I have to be positive. I cannot allow myself. I have to. The thing is that, like with everything else, I've been very confident. I mean, these local people are not very smart at all. They're not. Especially, that hateful woman. But what I just described to you does not even happen to the worst mothers. Yeah, but people don't know that, and I never said that before. Right? And she's somewhat, I'm gonna call you later today. I may call you during this live video. I don't know. But I may call you. I'm definitely gonna call you.
Oh, I'm sure he's waiting on pins and needles. I'm sure he's right there watching right now, watching when you did this. And he's got his hand on like about to grab the phone. Like, okay, I'm right here. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting for her call. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. It hasn't rung yet. Yeah, I'm sure he did that for 10 hours today. Yeah.
And you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this on a USB drive somewhere. And oh yeah, I have full confidence. You don't do that. And you certainly don't. I guess he must have done it in the heat of his anger, retaliating against me, right? Because why would you sign that and then there's no hearing or anything? You knew that paper was there. But yet you made statements like, you know, we're going to work towards, you know, not that. But since you were behaving so badly on my criminal cases, I had to remove that judge. I had to. I had to find a way. There's no way. You put me in jail, sir. I don't think so. No. You put me in jail under and there's all kinds of protections regarding me. And that day that you did that to me. Right? But, you know, the most damning evidence is the fact that the reason I was able to get him off my cases was because I quoted everything that he was telling me in my criminal cases. And I'm sure they looked into it because that's what they do. They investigate that to verify that. And so I wrote down all my complaints. How the fuck? And the mistake that he made was he didn't realize that how the fuck would you not remember that in this complaint there's no complaint about you taking custody away. That's because you didn't do it. And they're gonna know. They're gonna know. There's no way that this fucking little district court judge is gonna convince us that he had taken her custody away before the complaint. Because you know how you backdated it? Before the complaint. Because she would have mentioned it in the complaint.
If all of this shady, fraudulent stuff happened, why hasn't it ever come out? Why hasn't she taken a step to what people usually do first is they go to the media. But hey, there's some shady shit, fraud going on here. Listen to my story. Get an attorney, file some paperwork, file a complaint. Why didn't any of that happen? If all this corrupt stuff is going on. Apparently only to her.
It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Yeah.
Why hasn't it come to light? It only comes to light when you talk about it. Hasn't been on the news anywhere. Unless I missed it, but I doubt it.
It really is. Thank you. Thank you. I know one thing. I mean, I would not be giving my daughters antibiotics when I know that they are allergic to those antibiotics. And I wouldn't laugh about it either. I wouldn't. Because it's very serious. And every time that the body builds up those protections, when that happens, there's always the chance the next time of anaphylactic shock. But she wouldn't know about that. I say that because if you look at her video from last night, you'll know exactly what I mean. You're going to be shocked about what she was laughing at, as if it was no big deal. And she has already made that mistake.
You know, somebody mentioned it. I think it was during
And yes, to everybody
Ultimate Deception this morning when she was on live about the rosary. Like, you're not supposed to wear the rosary. So I asked a few people, and they say that's true.
But yeah,
You don't really wear it. You hold it in your hands,
of course they're gonna know. The good thing about
but you
my
don't wear it.
stories
It's not a necklace. It's a rosary.
everything's documented.
Not that she would care. You know, she claims to be all
Every
walking with
is documented.
someone, but
Everything that I'm saying is documented.
that's also a big brown ball of, you know what?
Right. Anyway, so she said she was going to take her son to go make a report on me,
Oh,
go ahead. I'll be
lovely
waiting.
lady.
I will not be getting arrested.
Kind of a roll call later.
won't.
Kiki,
Mark my
John
words.
Allen, I know you're there, man. Nice
Mark
to hear.
my words.
Nikki, Sarah, Stacy, Marcy,
Why were
Posse,
you asking your audience?
Kiki,
How
everybody
many
else.
days did she say that my
Thank
son
you
was
so
in
much
her
for being here.
attic? How many
Favorite.
days?
Thank you.
Why are you asking your audience? Because
Hi,
that
Donna.
wasn't a conversation that was ever
To
stated.
Eunice, Oriana's in the
You
house.
know, it would have been applicable.
Stephanie,
if I would've
everyone, if I
stated
miss
that
anybody,
but I
please
never
accept my
did.
apology.
But you're just trying to get anything to fit, right? Because you know that you're going to get arrested and prosecuted for the shit you've done to me. All scared, all desperate. Look at you. That shit was told to your friend RJ because at that time, me and other people highly suspected that she was a double agent, speaking to you and speaking to us. However, you never mentioned that during that time. That's what that was about. That's exactly what that was about. Play all that shit for the police. Do it. Play it. And how are you going to explain? Because your reason for making your son aware, I had to tell him. Because if not, somebody else was going to tell him. Who was going to tell him about that? Because you said it. You said it real confident last night. Yeah, my son doesn't like that. First of all, the statutes of limitations, even if that were applicable, are over. Second of all, oh, and if they're not over, that's fine too. I will, that's fine. Arrest me then. That's another year of harassment that we can add to mine, because there ain't no damn way that you are going to extend the statute of limitations for him and not for me. All I'm going to do is post bond, get out of there, and continue my life. Because that shit's not going to go to trial either. No, it's not. But what is going to be your excuse though? I had to tell him because who was going to tell him? No one. Because it was a private conversation.
So, in case you're wondering, while some Catholics wear rosaries around their necks, it's not a common practice. Some say wearing a rosary as a necklace can be disrespectful or even offensive. And I keep seeing that all over the place. I've looked up many different pages, discussion sites, and it's pretty much all the same. Basically, it's not a necklace.
In that situation, you are the toxic one. Because you made your son aware of something that he would have never known about. Either way, I chose my words correctly. I have the right to say, I think. I ain't gonna get arrested for saying that I think.
It's also not common to wear a stethoscope, yes.
Nope.
Absolutely not
Not
common.
at all.
Not fashionable either.
Not at all. She's a dumbass. She's a dumbass. She's just trying to... No. No. It's not gonna happen. Every time I've told y'all something's not gonna happen, what happens? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Right? There was a little shitty little lying-hating profile that went to her profile, and she's the kind of person that will read shit about people, right? And you can see that she was really careful about a lot of things because she knows. But there she is. She only lasts about 1 or 2 days before she starts bleeding into the harassment again. It never lasts more than one day, ever. Ever. Even in the same video. She'll fuck it up at the end. And incriminate herself again. Right? And so, somebody showed up on her page and said, she made fun of my daughter with disabilities. I know who you are. The only thing that you can say about that is that you came to my page and you were harassing me. And I did what I do to many haters. I looked at your profile and I said, how dare you come to my page when your daughter is like me? Well, autism all over your page. You don't think I remember? Vanessa Theodina is never going to make fun of somebody with a disability. Are you kidding me? I believe that same video is up. I can play it for people. I can reshare it.
Bullshit.
You're gonna look like
Bullshit.
like
Bullshit.
the hateful
Bullshit.
too. And look, you're another example. That's another example. Every single person that I survive that comes to my page, right, and I survive, always goes to look for her. Yeah. And what does she say? And I consider that harassment. Well, yeah, she's mean. She's been known to what? Known to what? You fucking bitch, Ophelia Moreno. Known to what? Known to savagely defend myself? The operative word there is defend. Defend. Now, one person on this planet can complain about me offending them, because there's always a defense. And not one person on this planet can claim to be hurt without provoking me. And not one person on this planet can claim that I made them feel bad without them coming to me, just like your stupid ass. Just like your stupid ass. Just like your stupid ass. We're talking about a lady named Ophelia Moreno. She has a YouTube channel called Peacocks United.
So I'm going to skip through this because the next one's got something that's more telling than this one.
They were like, we're going to use the most beautiful... I have not even deleted them. And they're telling each other hello. Hi, bro. They've already made themselves at home here. She gives off that mean boyfriend, mean husband energy. What it is she gives off abusive boyfriend, abusive husband energy. If any of you ladies have ever been in that kind of a relationship, she demonstrates that. She demonstrates it. Even with the shit that she does to me. Even when she demonstrates it. Which is literally very few people on the planet for me. And then for you to be able to also hurt me, like, and make me cry, make me feel bad.
When have you cried? What did anyone say that made you cry? Except for Mr. X, the mysterious 50-year-old somebody that had you in tears the other night. When did Ophelia make you cry? That's what I want to know. Anybody know? When did her neighbor, Ophelia Moreno, make Vanessa cry? Enlighten me, someone.
I'd have to, on top of that, deeply love you. Deeply love you. Deeply respect you. Yeah. So my theory is that you're not going to insult anybody that's never done anything to you. Kind of like when a homophobic man who's really like in the closet does everything he can to let the world know that he doesn't like, you know, alternative lifestyle folks. That's what I think these haters do. They will never admit that they respect me. They will never admit that they respect me. And so what do? You're going to do everything you can to disrespect, which entails every tactic. Embarrassment, humiliation, degradation, everything. Everything.
Yeah, they got the music back now.
They want to also, not only do they want to convince the world, I don't respect her, I don't respect her. They want to convince themselves. Like they're almost mad at themselves that they respect me. It's the same thing as the whole...
Did you hear this? Is anybody following this? Because I'm a little bit lost. Somebody's mad at themselves because they respect her. You know what she said? Okay.
When they hate you, it's because they love you. That's my opinion. But yeah, I was just doing that, and I'll be waiting to get arrested. I will not be. I will not be. I will not be. I remember exactly what I stated back then. Because remember why it was done? There was always going to be the chance that she was a double agent. And that one day, that would come back to me.
Double agent.
Yeah. And that one day, that Ofelia Moreno was going to try to say some stupid bullshit like that. But no. I worded everything beautifully. I can have an opinion. I can have an opinion about anything that anybody thinks is silly, especially in private.
We all can.
I can have that opinion.
Anybody can.
But why were you asking your audience? That was so funny. What was it, y'all? Where was my son? Where was my son? They didn't know about it. They didn't know about it until his mother opened up his mouth. If anything, you should be the one. Your son should be suing you. Because you're the one that put that information out there, not me. Honestly, Chisomona.
Okay, I'm
Her sense of law and all of that together. You should be the poster child for that quote. Don't you worry, I'll do it. Like I said, I don't mind sending people over there at all. About that. Because here she is proving her point. Yeah. Without even wanting any money. I don't want no damn money. I'll prove all of that. I will. Yeah. Yes, if you put the thumbs down on a YouTube video consistently, why do you think that here recently she's been complaining about, visibility and stuff like that? I'm sure a lot of that she's done to herself though, right? She lost a lot of, people. But that helps a lot. If you go over there and put the thumbs down, and YouTube's nice enough to not let the public see the thumbs down, but she sees them. She sees them. I know because I have a YouTube channel. I see. She sees them. And I don't care if she tells her people to do it. There's not enough of them. They ain't shit. Their numbers ain't shit. So. Yeah. Okay, so when you sleep with your mouth closed, y'all have not heard that? Go look it up on TikTok. When you sleep with your mouth closed, it's not the bad thing. it's when you, because that's why they're telling people to tape their mouths closed. But when you sleep with your mouth open, when you're an open mouth breather at night, you get all of the facial features that Ofelia Moreno has. I'm not even kidding. Go look it up. Let me know if I'm lying. I'll even.
Who's telling people to tape your mouth shut at night? Not to mention that won't work.
Wait right now. I'll even wait right now. I'll even wait right now. Tell me that the open mouth breather at night is not her. I always wondered, I was like, does she have Cushing syndrome? What is that? Why is it all round like that? I was like, oh, she's an open mouth breather. That's why your nose is like a beak, because they're open mouth breathers. Haven't you noticed that there's a lot of people like that? There's a lot of people that are like that, but not all of them are hateful assholes.
Bullshit.
I'm just glad that I have always been a closed mouth sleeper. Always.
Too bad they weren't coming after her.
My tongue is like to the roof of my mouth. I can't go to sleep with my mouth open.
I don't think anybody goes to sleep with their mouth open. It's like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep now. All right. Nobody does that shit. Oh.
It's like I'm mewing all night long. And I've done it my whole entire life. Just naturally.
You're reading the screen.
I'm telling you.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. How long is she looking at that screen? If you just glance at it, that's one thing. But look at her.
Life. Just naturally. I'm telling you, no, it's exactly that. I was like, she's a severe open mouth at night breather. Everything, the roundness here, that's where the brisket comes from. That's where the brisket comes from, right? The beaky nose, all of that shit. Even your nose changes its shape when you start sleeping with your mouth closed. It's the truth. It's the truth. If I was an open mouth breather by that, philosophy that I'm speaking of, I would have this like that, and I would have the round like that, and I would have the beaky nose, and small lips. Go look it up. I'm not even kidding. Y'all think that I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. How would you know if you sleep alone?
Ding, 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 ding.
Record yourself sleeping. Record yourself sleeping. But you should know if you wake up with like a dry mouth and stuff, it's most likely, because I never ever have it. The only time that ever happens to me is when I've had the very few times in my life that I've had a cold and a stuffy nose, and I must sleep with my mouth open. I can't stand it. My whole mouth will be dry because it was open to air. I promise y'all, it's a big deal. Ladies are starting to go to sleep taping their mouth closed to train themselves. And it has. You'll see the book. Just look up before and after, and you'll go down the rabbit hole like that. I promise. I promise. You'll eventually, not after just a couple of videos, it'll take you to what is this about? Like explaining it, showing the face of the average closed mouth breather versus the facial features of an open mouth breather. I promise you.
You know, you got quite some time on your hands when you want to look up open mouth breathers.
I'm just glad that I'm just glad that I'm a closed mouth breather my whole life. I'm just glad. My whole damn life. Go look it up. Go look it up. You can literally change. It'll take a few months probably, but go look up before and after going to sleep with tape on your mouth. That'll start everything for you.
The latest thing.
And then next time I do a live video,
Tape your mouth and go to sleep.
Tell me that my opinion of her being an open mouth breather is This was not your 47. Not even close. No damn way. Yes, you can get cavities. I'm telling you, being a open mouth breather causes all kind of problems. All sorts of problems. Plus, when you close your mouth, and you weren't born with that, you've done that your whole life. I'm telling you, when I sleep 6, 7, 8 hours, every time I sleep, it's constant mewing. Constant mewing. It never stops. Thank you. Go look it up though. Y'all don't do it. Don't just take my word for it. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. Just go to TikTok and everything will pop up. Put face of a closed mouth breather, and then put face of an open mouth breather, and see what pops up.
You guys go do that.
Anyway.
Can you get the thing?
Yes.
I bet Ophelia is going to be very upset. Vanessa is upset at you because you're an open mouth breather. Or open mouth sleeper, whatever.
All right. Bye, y'all.
I keep fighting about that. So, here we are. Number 2 for the day. Ready? We're just going to get to it. I don't want to waste any time. This one's a lot longer, and we can speed through it where necessary.
Your love is what I need.
The music suits her outfit right now, right? All right, I want to cut through some of this already.
Because she was actually considered an adult. So she's convicted right now of assault. Right now. Okay? And then the Belize families didn't like me pushing back. It's a small, corrupt little Texas town, and they weaponized law enforcement against me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay?
Starting
and
from
so
the
you can
beginning
watch
again.
my other videos for a little bit more on that. All right? I know, Miranda. Well, we're going to go ahead and play some of it. So, I let y'all know every step of the way what I'm going to live this out loud and survive this out loud like I never have before. All right? And so to all of you, trigger warning, to all of you that love someone on the spectrum, that love someone, especially high functioning, that may one day have their own social media platform, right? Whether it's you, whether it's your brother or sister, your nephew, your cousin, your mom, or your dad, right? Your child, right? Just imagine somebody denying their disability. Just denying it. Now she's putting me in competition with her son.
You mean an actual disability? Okay.
If you want background, you have to see the other videos. All right? Hello, everybody. Here you go. Let's just get to it, okay? So here we go. And yeah. Exactly. This is the Carol Baskin that I have to deal with.
43 people don't want to tap.
Look how she's in denial. She's in denial of how people are just watching her.
Let me ask you guys a question. Espérenme.
Always making her audience wait. I'm being serious. Imagine this human.
What's the difference between that and doing an 8-hour live? What's the difference? And a lot of times you don't even get to the point. What's the difference?
Saying this about your child. No education.
Jasper!
No.
There's Jasper over there.
Nothing.
My nose is running.
Her nose is always running.
Okay, I want to ask you
Always.
guys a question. I've got 74 people here, 30. 43 people don't want to tap. Chicken go. Chicken go. 43 people don't want to tap. I have a question for you guys. If you guys are big, if I'm big, big, I'm talking about bigger. If I was bigger. Me repeating every day. I'm not big. 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 I'm not.
Clown energy. Just like I said. Clown energy, trickster energy, distracting from the real issues. Chief Zamora, when you see this, I don't appreciate this. This is harassment. This is continued harassment. This is continued harassment. She's already identified me. We all know who she's talking about. This is continued harassment. I'm already victimized by her to the greatest degree possible. Look at this shit.
I'm not big. Is that going to make me smaller? I'm asking a question. It's just a yes or no question. If I'm big and I keep repeating every day, I'm not big, I'm not big, I'm not big, is that going to make me smaller? Liberty Lady, you're right. That's not going to make me smaller. All right? Gregorio, my son, has a mental disability. If he repeats every day, I do not have a mental disability. 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 Is that going to take it away? Is that going to take Gregorio's mental disability away from him? Hell no. Just because you repeat on a daily basis that you are on the spectrum, that you are disabled, it's not going to make you disabled.
Who the fuck said that I was disabled? Why are you spreading rumors and tormenting me with the spread of rumors? Why are you tormenting somebody? Name one video where I said that I was disabled. I'm higher functioning than your son. Doesn't matter. If I wanted to get a check, especially after all the shit that y'all have done to me, I could. I don't want to. I want to continue to work. I don't have a mental illness. I don't know what your son's afflicted with. But mine, I can work. It's not a mental illness. I am still a protected status. And everybody in America who understands deeply the autism, ASD, right? The spectrum. They know that there is that's why it's called a spectrum.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
See, and that's where she knows the ADA Act. It's a very touchy thing because you're not supposed to ask. At least a business is not supposed to ask, what's your disability? What's wrong with you? Can you prove it? Impossible. It's like you just untouchable. You can't do that. But regular people can ask. Might not be polite. But I would think if you want to consider yourself protected under an act like that, and I'm talking about the Americans with Disabilities Act, then that should come with some kind of proof, documentation, something. Otherwise, you're going to have everybody say, ADA. Don't talk to me. ADA. You can't yell at me. ADA. Shouldn't be that easy.
So, to use your logic, just because to use your logic, you hateful fucking woman. To use your logic, I'm not going to dance around like a clown like you. I'm not going to do that. Just because you repeat every day that I don't, does that make it true? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just because every day, does that mean I don't? Just because you say that, does that mean that I never got disability services? I never got disability accommodations at the university?
You never got them? I thought she'd said she did get them. Did she say she did get accommodations?
I just recently, 2 months ago, submitted, I didn't have to pay for my evidence when most people do. I invoked my rights under Title II of the ADA Act, which I'm protected under. The ADA Act is Americans with Disabilities Act. Right? So just because you say that, does that make that untrue, that actually occurred? So just because you say that, does that make it untrue when I made an Americans with Disabilities Act complaint at the federal level with the U.S. Department of Justice 10 years ago, and they had to come in and speak to Chief Zamora as to why they weren't giving me my evidence? So just because you dance around and act like a clown and say this every day and repeat this every day that I don't, does that make it true? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is embarrassing. This is humiliating me. And this is me pushing back against you trying to embarrass me and humiliate me. This is me trying to mitigate my own damage in the meantime that we try to get me justice, just like your son. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? A woman that can't even remember to not give her daughter a medication that she's allergic to. And here you are. Here you are, lacking all credibility, no experience, no life experience in this, no pool of knowledge in this. No, ma'am, it's not going to go your way.
Not. So I don't know. But there are, the song tells you guys, beer is good, and God is great, and people are crazy. The song, that's why they write these songs. People are crazy out there. Just because you tell people, I'm disabled, it's not going to make you disabled. It's not. It doesn't make it true. Especially when you don't have any credibility. If you don't have any credibility telling everybody on a daily basis that Ofelia Moreno this and Ofelia Moreno that, Ofelia Moreno this, that's only going to get you, whoever's doing it out there, into trouble. It is.
I'm displaying what you're doing. Just like I'm displaying right now. Just like I'm displaying right now. Everything that I've stated in the last few days that you've done to me is documented. It's your words, it's your face, it's you. It's your human body saying it and doing it. I'm not going to get in fucking trouble for saying what's actually happening. You're not going to scare me, Ofelia fucking Moreno. You're not going to fucking scare this fucking woman, whether I have a disability or not. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
What?
You fucking stupid bitch.
Did you catch that? Tell me you caught that.
Saying what's actually happening. You're not going to scare me, Ofelia fucking Moreno. You're not going to fucking scare this fucking woman, whether I have a disability or not. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. You fucking stupid bitch.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying what's actually happening. You're not going to scare me, Ofelia fucking Moreno. You're not going to fucking scare this fucking woman, whether I have a disability or not. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. You fucking stupid bitch.
Wow. Wow. Was it, what was the guy's name? Borat? Wow. Well, isn't that interesting? Like I said earlier, she just said the quiet part out loud. Wow.
It is. It's going to get you into trouble because...
Well, I'll be waiting to get arrested. How's that? I'll be waiting to get arrested. How's that? I would love to see the police department arrest me for speaking my damn truth and telling everybody what it is documented you have done to me. I have never once lied. I have never once lied. Never once. And if I feel that you are if my opinion is that you are a police informant, that's my fucking opinion, and I'm an American and I have a fucking right to it. If I want to state my opinion on whatever the fuck I want, that is my fucking right. I'm not out there saying that you're doing things that you're not doing. It's not my fault that you can't comprehend good grammar and the way that somebody states something. Show them all my fucking videos. Show them. Show them. I'd like to see them arrest me for my protected fucking speech. You fucking ignorant woman. And even that's not my opinion. You are ignorant. Because it shows right here that you're ignorant. Do you understand how that works? Look at you. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say that I know that Ofelia Moreno certainly did. And I can go on saying that I will always feel you had something to do with my fucking beating. Look at you.
You feel. That's what you feel. The problem is, in the words of Ben Shapiro, facts don't care about your feelings. The facts don't care about your feelings. The facts that are out there do not support your feelings.
You're just fucking mad that shit's not going your way.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Everybody knows who started bashing on who. Who was the one that started bashing on another Raymond Villian? Because that same...
Who the fuck cares? Estás cagada. In my opinion, estás bien cagada. You're really fucking scared. Look at you. No, ma'am. No. No, if nobody has told you, or you must have already seen my videos from yesterday, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how this started. I want to start with you for various reasons, and I can tell you right now. Because you're the one that to this day can't stop harassing me. It's in the most evil fucking ways. This is just made just a little while ago today.
I don't know, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see. It seems to me so Vanessa has made it is the 10th of March. She's made 18 videos. 18 times this month when she goes live, she gets it on with Ophelia. I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. We need to put an end to that. We need to put an end to that. I don't care about Frank right now. Because Frank's not saying shit about me right now. I don't care. If I want to report him, I will. And if I don't, I won't. It's none of your fucking business. The police are not going to move on anything regarding Frank or Manny or John Allen or Joanne Schnabel or Annette Gonzalez or KK or RJ or anyone. No one. No one at all. Unless I go in there and make a report. You're shit out of fucking luck. You don't dictate this. You're not going to dictate this.
person, after a few years, started bashing on me. But I put a stop to it. Who was the one that started bashing on another Raymond Villian first? Comadrita Gardenia. Good morning, good morning.
And you know whose business that is? There's only one person on the planet. Only one person on the planet that should be concerned about who has been bashing me the longest and where it started. You know who that is? It's fucking me. It's fucking me. It's Vanessa fucking Tijerina. It's not your fucking business. It's not your fucking business. And you know what? That's your fucking problem, is that you can't stay out of other people's fucking business. You constantly want to control things. That's why. That's why you don't like me. Since day one, you tried making your videos thinking that they were going to get to me and somehow you were going to control me. And somehow I'd be intimidated by you. But I saw you as a fucking joke from the jump. And I've never seen you as anything else but a fucking joke.
For somebody who just said that, I mean, you do seem pretty triggered. Everything you've done has been about her. From soup to nuts, all the way back and forth. Every single video. I'm not making this up. We're watching evidence of it right now.
And when you saw that you could not intimidate me, just the way that you went up to me in the polls, the way that you raised your voice at me and screamed at me for me to stop recording, no, I don't give a fuck what you are saying in this fucking video. I just want to put this shit on fucking display.
Deadly predator. Who started? Who was the one that started? Hola, comadrita Eunice. Hey, Dario. Houston. Boom. If anybody has to go to jail, it's got to be Houston first.
Says who?
According to
Says who? According to who?
some people, Houston had the video.
I haven't seen any of this. You look like a guilty ass bitch. You look like a scared ass bitch. Frank's not going first. It's gonna be you. You know why? Because I'm not gonna make a report. Your stupid flapping gums and dentures, your chattering dentures here, in my opinion, you just made up my mind. For real. You getting involved in my business? You just made up my mind. I don't give a fuck about Frank. No. What matters is you. Just you. And that's it. I don't care what you try to convince your fucking audience. I don't care if 100% of you. Who the fuck is your audience? Who are they? Who are they in my life? Who are they in the public? What power do they wield? Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. How is your audience? Why are you asking your audience anything? What power does your audience have in any of this? Nothing. Nothing. You see them as your only source of credibility. That's your only source. Look, look, look. I'm not the only one that agrees. They agree too. They're just as fucking evil as you. They're going to agree.
A video that I never saw. Or what? Did we already forget? Because I haven't forgot.
It ain't your... It doesn't matter what you... It doesn't matter what you forget. It doesn't matter what you remember. Because your thoughts on this issue are fucking relevant. And they will always be relevant. But all of this shows me a scared old fucking woman.
I believe you, my fat cat. I believe you.
Yeah, yeah, she looks scared to me. Yeah, yep.
Now, if you keep repeating it or not, it's not going to make a difference to me because I do not watch. But someone by their own admission admitted today, because I have the clips. Today I got sent clips. Yesterday no one sent me clips, but today I got sent clips. And someone by their own admission admitted to making 3 videos And they were all about me.
Clown, jokester, trickster energy. What did I say? You will only ever see her at those two frequencies. Evil or a fucking clown. An evil fucking clown. That's it. That's all she is. Yeah, I admitted it. And what? And I'm going to do this one. And guess what? I might do 3 or 4 more today. And reach an audience. You got 503 views. And most of those are mine. Because you only got 80 likes. 80 out of 503 people liked your bullshit. And that's because you had to beg them. Guess who those other 80 follow?
Did you know when you watch on Facebook, when you're going through your feed and the video starts playing, so if you start to watch her from that feed without clicking into it and going into the video, that doesn't count as a view. You can watch it and it won't be a view. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting bored with this. I want to skip forward to it. I'm telling you, we can pick any other video this month and it'd be the same thing. Let's see.
Right now is you. Just you.
My fat cat. Everybody read what my fat cat just wrote.
Why don't you
And
say
I've
it?
been hearing that
Why don't
also.
you read it? Because you know. You know not to.
I don't want it for anyone. I want it for subscribers only. And let me put it on pass.
Why? What happened? People were going over there and telling you off, right? They're going. What were they doing? Were they calling you a rodeo, a rancho hillbilly rodeo clown? Is that what?
That's what I heard. I did hear that. Hey, baby. Hey, you want to be here with Mama? All messages. I heard that also. And I'm not here to bash on anyone. And I don't care about any...
That's her logic. I'm not here to bash on anybody immediately after she bashes. I'm not here to bash on anybody immediately preceding her bashing.
What? I care about my life. I care about my family, my children. I'm always surrounded. My family. My sisters, my sister-in-law.
And so do I. So do I. I care about my life. And I care about my family. And what about it?
What family?
And what about it? I don't care about your life. Only you. Who got their fucking face fucking tortured? Just because you look, in my opinion, like your fucking face was fucking tortured a million fucking times doesn't mean you got your face tortured. It was me. It was me. It wasn't you. It was me whose torture you were mocking. Don't get mad now. Don't get mad now that you're so close. Don't get mad now that you're so scared. Now that you realize that you did this shit to a woman that had been saying for years, I'm on the spectrum. And you didn't want to fucking believe it. And in the end, the only reason you were trying to make a video saying, oh, this isn't her, and then you got mad and shut it off knowing that you were describing me, was because you realized, oh shit, I have been doing this to somebody with a disability. Look at you. Chief Zamora, I consider this entire video that she made complete harassment, complete torment, complete ridicule, everything under the penal code, everything. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
She is not a protected individual. I am. I am still wanting the same level of seeking justice that her son. I need it more than her, than him. I really do. Between me and him, no one is doing what his mother is doing to me. No one is doing this to him. No one.
We're always together. My children are with me. No, pues wow. No, pues wow. It ain't gonna work like that. It doesn't work like that. All I'm gonna say is, just because you say, anyone out there, that they're disabled, it doesn't mean that they're disabled. And being disabled doesn't give anyone the...
Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid idiot. Te vas a mirar bien pendeja. You're gonna look so... I didn't think it was gonna be possible for me, in my opinion, for you to look stupider than you look right now. But whenever you're up in fucking court and they fucking shove my fucking medical paperwork in front of your fucking open mouth breathing face, in my opinion, the fuck are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then when they're playing this video in court, and then having you read? Can you read this for us, Miss Moreno? What does this say? What does this say? Whose name is on the top? And what can you read that for us? And you're gonna have to read it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not a fucking thing. You're gonna fucking take it. Just the way that Cecilia and her husband are gonna have to fucking take it.
Right to bully, harass, embarrass, and torment anyone.
Just because you count them out on your fingers, and just because you say you are being bullied and harassed by somebody that's surviving you, doesn't make it the truth. Do you not see? None of this shit is giving you the intended effect that you wanted. None of it. If anything, once again, you keep off cutting off your nose to spite your face. Over and over and over again. Is it gonna stop me? Hell fucking no. Look at me.
I heard on Facebook, I heard that also, Mama Testa. Well, you know what? That's why there's a saying that says, Mama Testa.
Good, yo, close your legs. Read what she said. Read what she said, ho, in my opinion. Read what she said. Why don't you read what she said? Why? Why? It's because of what I said yesterday. You cannot rebuttal my words. Rebuttal my words. Rebuttal my words. Don't say this shit. Rebuttal my words. Tell them how what I said is wrong. It's a lie. You can't, because it's all fucking true. That's why you're doing this bullshit. All of this, Chief Zamora, all of this entire video was made simply to, I feel absolutely 100% tormented. I should be doing my paperwork right now. And here I am feeling tormented by y'all's little friend. And yeah, I truly believe that she has a weird connection to y'all. How can I not? How can I not? I'm traumatized by this. How can I not? What other reason is there for you all to be catering to this woman and for her to feel so empowered? I know that y'all are not, no matter how much you want to, do corrupt shit. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. And if you do it, it's not 10 years ago. And you can pretend like there's not a federal level watching you.
Mama Testa. And as a matter of fact, I started that. ¿Qué chingonas me salieron? Bullshit. They do. Thank you, I see you. Thank you. It's a bunch of bullshit when you have someone wanting to bully every day, torment, torture, and harass someone, cyber stalk, and turn around and say they're
Cállate la pinche boca. Tienes la sangre bien pesada. Guys, gorro. En
This is where she tries to be all Mexican.
verdad, guys, puro pinche gorro. I'm being serious. Mira. Look at you. You are such a hypocrite. You started off your video saying just because you say that that's what I'm doing. Go make the report, ho. In my opinion, go make the report. Go make the report.
Wasn't she ragging on Ophelia because Ophelia was saying, in my opinion, last month, and this one was complaining, oh, you're saying my opinion like that means anything. And now she's saying it.
Do it. Go make the report. Stop talking about it. Go make the report. How come you haven't let us know that you went to go make the report on this person? Because you can't. Because you can't. Because you can't. Because she's not lying. I don't give a fuck if my survival and my free speech and my protected speech and my legal speech and my constitutionally protected speech and my right as a victim makes you feel harassed. That's your fucking fault. That's your fault. That doesn't have nothing to do with me. And just because you label it so doesn't mean it is. It doesn't mean it is. Go make the fucking report. Make the report. You can't.
not. How in the fuck are you gonna pull that one off? How in the fuck is anyone gonna pull that one off? Can't. Word of advice is that someone is saying that their attorney is, that a so-called attorney is their attorney, but they can't. Since the day they rendered being a judge. Yeah. But because said person believes that everyone is dumb, they say stupid things like that. You know, when you think your followers are dumb or the people that watch you are dumb, you're going to say stupidity. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, no. No. My followers are not dumb. My followers, if I was bullshit and inauthentic, you all would have spotted that shit a long time ago.
Oh, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Oh, my goodness. I hate saying this about people. I really do. Every one of those followers who gives her messages of support are dumbasses. You have a chance to redeem yourselves, but while you don't, you're dumbasses. That's the bottom line. There's no way around it. You guys drank Vanessa's juice. Yeah. And believe me, it's not holy water. It's the devil's juice. And you guys gulp that shit down like... It's very sad. It's still possible to it's still possible to come to the light. And there's many places you can go to seek the truth. But right now you're on the dark side, and that negative force field is tractor beam is really pulling you in. And you guys are okay to be over there. That's the problem. So, whatever. Enjoy. Have fun with that.
This bitch is just mad because she has no personality. She doesn't know who she is. She was obsessed with me to the point of everybody else noticing that she was there being a single Hispanic female, taking on my whole persona. This is what I have to fucking survive. This, in my opinion, fucking hillbilly rancho fucking rasquache evil clown Carol Baskin.
I'm glad you got your package today. I'm glad you got it. Said disabled person. Her saying she's a disabled person doesn't. Yeah, exactly. I don't believe there's any justice to be got. I don't think there's any justice to be gotten.
Oh, I get that. And yes, I know. But she's had the same amount of viewers for some time now. It's like she buys them, I don't know, once a year or something, once every couple of years. And then she'll applaud herself for having so many viewers. And then, yes, the new viewers, she's got to baptize them with all of this false information and hide them. And her little minions help to feed all this false information. But she hasn't had any real new viewers. The only new people that keep coming over to her page are from Pakistan or Thailand or wherever they're coming from. And yes, that's why she keeps repeating. I think she's repeating it over and over for herself at this point. Because I don't know who she's trying to convince. I think she's got a loyal number, be it a small number, but people watch her like religiously. But I don't know that they necessarily, I don't know if they drank the juice. Some of them have. But she feels the need to keep repeating and repeating. I don't know if this is for something she thinks will help her legally or what. I wonder when her next wave of new followers is going to be. I wonder when her next purchase is going to be.
You guys to listen to something that as we listen to this, I'm going to record it. All right, guys? I'm going to record something that I want you guys to listen to. That's right. You know, people do not want to understand that I've been giving them advice and they don't want to take it anymore.
I have never, ever, and will never, ever take the advice of a fucking moron, in my opinion. Especially a hillbilly.
Well, that's how we feel about you, so that's okay.
Rancho fucking Carol Baskin. Ever. That will never occur. Fuck your advice. Fuck your advice. Fuck your shitty ass fucking hillbilly rancho advice.
Sauce. Thank you, Winkins. I'm gonna show you guys something. But as
First of all, hey, for blubbering oinkins. That video was actually a FaceTime call between her and Cody. And Cody is the one who shared it. That was her boyfriend, or boy toy, whatever you want to call him at the time. And he's the one who shared it, if I'm not mistaken, for a certain amount of money. And the video is actually X-rated, considered X-rated. She's topless. So the video that we've seen over the years, it's edited so it's cropped at the bottom so you don't see anything down there. AI was not out and available yet back then. And she can say what she wants. She can say it's not her. She has said it's not her. She has said it's Photoshop or edited. She has said, yeah, it was me, but Ophelia made me do it. They were forcing me into something, and I was stressed out, and I had to do that. She said that. She's on video saying that. So for anyone who believes it's AI, it's like, AI was so not even in our thoughts at the time. So she can deny it. It doesn't matter. Any 8-year-old can see that's the same person.
As I show you guys this, I'm going to record it because Comadrita, thank you. Somebody else just got their package today.
Hold on. Let me do this first. Before it's 5 o'clock.
Thank you for calling the Raynaville Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Now she's going to bother them again.
Emergencia, por favor de colgar y marcar 911. For English, press 1. For records, press 1. For criminal...
Hi there. Can you please transfer me to the Chief of Police's voicemail? I do not wish to speak to the secretary. I'd rather leave a voicemail for him.
Received available. Hold on.
Thank you.
You know what happened. Oh, fuck. Did this one again. Oh, yeah. Let me see if that's available here. That's exactly what happened. No, it sounds like she's going to leave another voicemail for the chief.
She must have gone over there and didn't get the outcome that she wanted. About what I mentioned this morning.
Yes, hello?
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 Hi there. Who am I speaking to?
It's Chief.
Hi, Chief Zamora. I hope you're well. This is Vanessa Tijerina. Do you have time right
How are
now?
you, ma'am?
I'm doing well. I'm not doing good. Otherwise, I wouldn't be calling you. Can we set up an appointment, please?
He probably will be till, well, hopefully Thursday, because I'm stuck. Well, unless my meeting's canceled, but Wednesday I'm booked all day.
I understand that you already have your schedule, but you do know that I've been trying to reach you for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we keep missing each other's calls. Let me see.
He's like, damn it, why did I answer this? Why did I answer this? How about 2028?
We can probably do it tomorrow morning
That's perfect.
at 10.
That's perfect.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a nice evening. Gracias.
You're welcome. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there we go. We finally got a meeting with the chief of police.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if I can have an appointment with you. If I can discuss a few things with you, sir. Yes. You notice how that just complete makeover. That's the Spectrum voice. Jack of all disguises, master of none.
Now let's return to this fucking evil clown rodeo circus.
So, I'm glad you guys got those packages. I'm so lazy about.
This was him on the phone. Let me check my schedule. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe Thursday. And I mean, well, maybe tomorrow morning if you can do it early. Hang on. Let me check tomorrow morning. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Sending packages. All right, here we go. Let's play this, and I'm gonna let you guys hear this. I had never heard this before, but as I play it, I am gonna record, guys.
Hurry up!
So I'm so glad about
Chihuahuas. Watch.
recordings. Come on.
Oye, de Texas. Y bueno, yo... Hola, aquí con ustedes el Golden Boy del Valle de Texas. Y bueno, yo antes trabajaba en la prisión y yo era bien malo, bien malo.
Is she playing a stupid Mexican TikTok? You know how people share quotes because they really don't. It's like this quote, okay, this quote really says how I feel. Is that what the fuck is happening here? I know.
Todos, y a todos me los quería echar, pero por eso me dieron un patín para afuera. Me dijeron que ya no podía trabajar ahí en la prisión porque yo estaba medio hueseado. Y bueno, mi mami me dice el Golden Boy, y me dice el Golden Boy porque yo siempre tengo cheque y ella me lo quita, y por eso me ve como el Golden Boy. Pero yo me quiero salir de ahí de mi casa porque ya no la soporto. Es muy manipuladora mi mami, y bueno, ya no la quiero. Pero
It sounds like some man did a parody of her other son. And for those of you that don't speak Spanish, the person is saying, I'm the Golden Boy, which is her nickname for him. And, well, y'all, I'm just translating it. And I have to leave my house because I can't stand my mother anymore. Is that her trying to gain sympathy? Right? Like you didn't deserve all of you didn't sign up. And all of this shit, all of y'all sprouting up with your little platforms and everything, there's only one person, one human being that didn't sign up for this shit. And that's me. I didn't sign up for this shit. I didn't get involved in other people's business. No, it was my business. And all of you saw me and came after me and maybe survive you. Your egos got fucking bruised. Has nothing to do with me. And here you are. Here's one of them. And now what? She's gonna cry about what she signed up for?
Pero sí, ella sigue diciendo a todo el mundo que yo soy el Golden Boy, y nada más porque me quita el cheque y se lo gasta en las maquinitas mi mami. Y bueno, eso no se vale, porque yo tengo derechos, así como soy Golden Boy, también tengo mis derechos, necesidades especiales. Y bueno, por eso ya no pude trabajar en la prisión porque estoy vaciado, y eso nadie lo soporta. Ahora mi mami ya no me pone tanta atención porque dice que estoy vaciado igual que ella y que ya no le traigo cheque.
Why would you be posting that shit about your son? Why would you not be trying to mitigate the damage? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's you, a fucking evil clown. Okay.
Y bueno, por esa razón
In my
tenemos
opinion.
muchos problemas en mi casa. Y a cada rato está grite mi mami. Y dice que onda el cheque, y onda el cheque, y que huele a drogas, y que no sé qué. Y así mi mami se la pasa todos los días. Pero bueno, es mi mami, ¿qué le voy a hacer? Y el que castigo del más grande me dio Diosito aquí en esta vida terrenal de ser el Golden Boy y tener una mami vaciada. Ay, no.
I'm curious. I'm curious. What is she going to say about this? I don't even know who did that. I don't recognize that person's voice. But I'm curious. I'm curious to know how she's going to act like she's something. And she's going to do something about this.
No se lo recomiendo a nadie, amigas y amigos. Si usted tiene una mamá así, sálgase lo más pronto que pueda de su casa y haga su vida aparte.
All right, let me stop the recording. So you have an individual. Who is you have an individual who is harassing my son, but at the same time, calling my son Wasiado. At the same time, calling me Wasiada and harassing me by saying that I take my son's check away.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's what I mean. So that's not okay. But it's okay for you to say that I locked up my daughters in a closet. That's what all of them. I'm going to show this to the chief tomorrow. That I locked up my daughters in a closet, but you want to complain right here. So if you're calling that harassing you, what the fuck is it that you call you doing worse to me? You ugly face, beat up, old ugly old hag, all crooked ass face. Man, I'm a triggered neurodivergent. And yes, I'm gonna say that shit. Just the same way that you said excuse what my son says. Well, fucking excuse what I say. Excuse what I say. When a fucking bitch is there showing this fucking double standard. You see, that's why God gave you that cara. That's why God gave you that. Yeesh. But that karma is nothing compared to the karma that you have in store for you. Look at this hypocritical hoe, in my opinion.
The stories are wrong. Obviously, my golden boy is not the apple of my eye. All right? My golden boy never worked at the prisons. That was the apple of my eye.
So you saw that comment up on the screen. You don't know who that's from.
I feel so sad. In my opinion, I feel
But if
so
it is,
sad
that's a load
you
of crap.
single out your children.
If this is going back and forth, if something's happening to one, then something's got to happen to both. Sorry, that's
and the golden boy. But
is
I also
completely
feel so sad.
ridiculous.
You want to say that you feel sad for my daughters for shit that I never even did to them, you fucking evil bitch. I feel bad for your...
You know, they may take that moment to make an example of it. To make an example of somebody over that idiotic little video. And I think it's completely ridiculous.
Your children for shit that you're actually saying on social media. I feel bad that you can't remember after all these years, 2 decades, that your daughter's allergic to a certain medication. I feel bad for them, for things that are actually valid and true and that you've admitted to or you demonstrated.
But she is referring to Gregorio, and she is harassing him. Had she said the apple of my eye, we would have known that she was talking about Gregorio, which I know she is, but she got it wrong. she's talking about the golden boy is Valdemar. He never worked there. Valdemar is not disabled. And see, guys, this is what happens when you have women out there that are bullies. See, they don't get their stories right.
That was a woman speaking? Y'all, ignore those men. They don't matter. 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 Ignore those men. That was a woman talking. That was a woman? I don't know, but that was certainly a parody. It was a parody. Just like Cecilia's husband's shit was a parody. That's why that case is going to be won by Cecilia and her husband. You ain't got a new case here. Dumbass, in my opinion.
Are bullying, and they are harassing, and they are torturing and embarrassing people, especially disabled adults. This video is more than 8 months old, and I had never seen it. Yes.
Do you want me to show all the videos that are less than 8 months old? Of all the shit you've talked about me, and these only in 8 months. Talk about a fucking hypocritical bitch. And that's not my opinion, because you just showed it in the same fucking video. What a dumb ass.
Right, Gardenia. You're right. I had never seen... Wait. No, I don't think that's it. No, you're not. No. I don't think, no.
Hi. Who is he? Where 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 is he? Get the fuck out of here. God damn. There. He's out. He's out.
It's not, that's not the person. It's actually Brownsville. It's actually Brownsville. And the video has been there for more than 8 months, and I had never seen it. Yes, it's actually Brownsville, guys. And I believe you, Winkins.
And I believe you, Oinkins. Just like you called into my show last week, and just like you said that you had called to the PD and warned them about a lot of people going, and that they said that we had to have permits. This ain't a college campus. Fuck your Oinkin.
Exactly. Well, the story's all wrong. The story's all wrong, Linda, so I don't think I can report.
No, you can't. You can't. They probably did it on purpose.
It's not, Gregorio. But
Too bad.
the point is,
Too bad.
bullying, harassing, tormenting, and torturing people on social media isn't right.
Well, don't do it.
So,
Don't do it.
just say
Don't
that
do
this
it.
is
Practice what you preach.
It's an old video, but still, you know, it was just brought up to my attention today.
Practice. No, that wasn't an old video. Had it been applicable, it wasn't an old video. The statute of limitations, it's well within it. I know, because that's the majority of my case. Is everything within the statute of limitations?
Read this, what I have on the screen right now, and then read the next one I'm going to put up right after this.
Everything. You went over there, right, with your stupid ass complaint today, right?
But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come here and tell you guys that repeatedly telling yourself that you're not big if you are is not going to help. You know, if I tell myself every day I'm rich.
You know what? You know how silly she is? She was reading from a book that was like a book that you read every day, and every day it gives you a positive affirmation. She was trying to be like improving and evolving herself. She doesn't even understand the concept of manifestation. Just because you say something every day, I'm rich. Shut the fuck up. I just read a book to people that proved exactly that you were wrong. The people like you that vibrate at such a low fucking frequency, y'all don't have that fucking magic. You're not, because you're the bottom feeders of society, in my opinion.
I'm rich. That doesn't mean I'm rich. I'm not. You know, I own a mansion.
Look at her.
Tomorrow, I own a mansion.
Going against all of manifestation. She's literally saying
That's
that.
the point that I'm trying to make. Telling people that you're disabled doesn't mean you are. Torturing, tormenting.
And telling people that I'm not doesn't mean I'm not. What are you worried about it? I'm not worried about it. I don't talk about it unless you do. And every time you talk about it, here I'm gonna be. I'm not worried about it at all. Shit, if Cecilia's husband, I'm excited. I'm happy. Anybody who's been in my situation and sees hope for justice is fucking exciting. It's fucking exciting. It's about damn time. It's about cue Lizzo's song. It's about damn time. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. So simply because you say that it's not true doesn't make it not true. I just made an appointment right now with my autism specialist.
Harassing me on a daily basis is wrong.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Chief Zamora. Who's gonna tell this bitch? Who's gonna tell this bitch? I'm sure she's reported me. Isn't it enough that you can't get me arrested? You just gotta be there crying about it. You crying about it. That I'm surviving you is not gonna stop me. In fact, it's probably gonna rev me up a little bit more. I'll probably do it more often now. Because it's my right and just to prove to you that I can. You aren't gonna do anything with this stupid ass video. Other than make me prove my point. And just go harder with my defense in the public eye. Go make a report the minute I lie, ho.
You guys understand this? So unfortunately, just saying you have a disability, to say it, is not a crime. It's considered free speech. As sad as that is, that's the case. Now, if you're trying to benefit from it, like some people have been known to do, infamously in the public, pretending to have cancer, collecting funds, gathering sympathy and collecting gifts and money, a la Gypsy Rose and her mother, and anybody else who's ever faked an illness or a disability or a certain hardship, and you collect money from it. Now that is illegal, and the same applies to someone trying to, we'll call it, frame somebody, trying to get someone in legal trouble based on this disability that you don't have, but you're pretending to have it, and that said person gets in trouble, and and that's what you're trying to do. That is highly illegal. That is illegal. In fact, it might even be illegal even if you do have a disability. If you're trying to frame a narrative where you're trying to get somebody into trouble, that very well could be illegal in itself. Yep. And that is the truth, Ruth.
In my opinion. Actually, no. You admitted that you're a hoe. So, go make a report, hoe. Self-proclaimed hoe.
People that I'm an informant when you know it's not true.
What was that? Shut the fuck up. Show me a video where I said once Ofelia Moreno is an informant for the police. When have I said that?
Many times. So the comment right here, Cindy, claiming protection under the ADA does not make you above the law. And that's true. It does not. But guess what? You do not have to prove that you have a disability just to claim ADA protection. Unless it's got to do with an employer, employee, some kind of a conflict there. At some point in a legal battle, it could come up. But for the most part, it is a blanket protection that anyone can be under that umbrella. How do you like them apples? And that's why little Miss Thang here intends to exploit that. She's going to milk that sucker for as much as she can, for as long as she can.
That's Machiavellianism right there. Do you see her? Just because you say I'm an informant for the police, who said you were? But you're real worried about it.
You did.
You look guilty when you do that. You look like you are. But I will continue to say, you know what you accomplished by saying that? Because I know you're trying to scare me. This is what you accomplished. I think that Ofelia Moreno is an informant for the police. I feel strongly that Ofelia Moreno, it is my opinion that Ofelia Moreno has gotten people prosecuted over the years here in Willacy County because she is a snitch. And it doesn't matter what level of snitch, whether she gives tips or whether she's directly involved even deeper. That is my opinion. It is my opinion that that's what she is.
And
Look what that got you. It got you that right there.
How would she know that information? Just asking.
You know, I was listening to someone this morning, and all I could do is laugh and think, you know, somebody's out there talking about respecting Mexicans and loving Mexicans and respecting and loving, and I didn't pay attention to the plática, but you start to think, wait a moment, hold it.
Roger Brewer, if you think she's hot, go to her page. It's called Peacocks United. This isn't the page for you. That means you have bad energy. Go over there. Bye. Thank you.
Que te escurre del hocico. Because there's proof that that's a lie. There's proof that that's a lie. So I'm just not gonna say anything. Like I said, last night Marina was here and it seemed like it was an indirect towards me. I got it. I'm not stupid. I got it. But I'm not gonna say shlaka because on the same token, somebody died and I left. I did. I'm not gonna deny it. They're not related to me. Is it against the law? It's not against the law. Does it sound bad? Yes, it sounds bad. For someone to laugh at someone's death. It is. It sounds bad. I admit it. It sounds bad. I'm not stupid. What do you think? I'm stupid? No. It sounds bad.
Actually, it is. It is against the law to provoke people like that. You'll see.
Well, I'm guessing that since Ofelia did show the son what was done, that little skit or whatever you want to call it, which absolutely was in bad taste and was, again, free speech. But I am sticking with, it was not done to his face. It was not done for his eyes. And I would not have showed that to my kid. I would keep that far away. So, yeah, I'm not changing from I don't agree with the arrest or what may come after that. I think it's ridiculous. I think it sets a bad precedent for other things like that to happen. And probably will, unfortunately.
And I admit it. But my son is alive. That's all I'm going to say.
Did you see that? Just like the way that she says, but at the end of the day, who has...
See, and again, in my opinion, that's more something else in bad. And that's, now it's going the other way. I mean, it's been going back and forth anyway. But that's just that little, what she just said right there. I don't know, man. Perhaps I'm just built different. I think differently. And that's these things that they do and they say, all of them. It's just not, that's not in my framework to be like that. However, free speech.
Her daughter. What she did right now to Cecilia was, my son's alive, not yours. That's what she did right now. That's this evil bitch. Yeah, that's this evil bitch. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you still have that face.
They're saying that they're defending themselves and they are the ones who go after children because they can't handle it. And that's what I don't understand. Oink it. By her own admission. Yesterday it was 3. Today it already started. It's an everyday thing.
And today it's 1. And tonight it might be 4. And tonight it might be 5. You ain't stopping shit. One monkey don't stop the whole show. Get this through your fucking head, Ofelia Moreno. I do what the fuck I want that is lawful, legal, and constitutionally protected. I fucking use democracy.
There you go. Constitutionally protected. I'm telling you, she's going to sit under that ADA umbrella for a lot of things. Not cool.
I fucking use democracy like a fucking weapon. And just because you don't know about that shit doesn't mean that I'm doing something wrong. It's not my fault that you have low IQ. It's not my fault. You rambled on for 32 minutes. And guess what? Nothing's gonna change. Nothing. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to keep repeating that I think you're an informant for the police. I'm going to keep repeating that I think that is why they put that arrest together. I'm going to continue to say that I think that you are an informant because no other police department in America would have done what they did for your son. And also because...
So how do you explain 12 arrests and no convictions over a decade? Couldn't you make the same argument in reverse? I mean, just saying. Right? I mean, you've had your way more in your legal battles than she has.
They wouldn't have done that to anybody else, for anybody else's son. Because anybody else is not an informant, in my opinion. You didn't stop shit. You didn't stop nothing. Look at me. If anything, you made me make this video.
Bashing, embarrassing, and tormenting me with the same bullshit over.
I don't care. I don't care. If you're embarrassed because I'm surviving you, that's your fucking business. Deal with it. Deal with it, ho. You should have never said the shit that I can say that you did. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that they're embarrassed because their victim is saying what their aggressor has done to them? Si te da vergüenza, that's your fucking, I don't even know why you're embarrassed. You've been walking around with that face your whole life. Nothing should embarrass you. Nothing should humiliate you. I'm serious.
She's a fucking
For real.
child. She's a child.
In my opinion.
And what does she want? Somebody to drive by here and what? Destroy my cars? Destroy my house?
Hey,
Me?
that's on. Quit acting like if you're lovable. Quit acting like if you are so loved and you're so adorable. Quit acting like that. I was so loved and I'm so adorable, and what Vanessa Tijerina did to me by surviving the shit that I actually did and speaking of the shit that I actually did to her is gonna make people hate me. No, bitch, you made people hate you because you made those decisions. If people hate you because of the way that you treated Vanessa Tijerina, it's not Vanessa Tijerina's fault for telling the world what you've done to her, because she's not lying. That's your fucking fault for being an old ass, stupid ass woman that decided to make herself a name with video 1 bashing on me. I don't got shit to do. You're easy to dislike. I mean, tienes la sangre bien pesada. ¿Quién te va a querer?
So do I,
It's
Bill.
just your family, and that's it. Don't blame that shit on me. Well,
Can we do a GoFundMe to get her out of jail?
we're gonna have a talk tomorrow.
We should do that.
No, that's what you and Frank were doing to me and everybody else. Let's paint her in the most negative light possible. And y'all are all mad right now because no matter how hard you all tried to group together, no matter how much you mentioned the hate pages like you did yesterday, this fucking bitch is gonna survive all of you. All of you. I am not responsible for people hating you for who you are and what you've demonstrated yourself to be and the choices that you have made. That's on you. If you thought people hated me because of the lies you said about me, imagine how people are going to feel about you with the truth that you've demonstrated about yourself. Agárrate. This is just the beginning.
And I believe you. I believe you, my fat cat. I do believe you. I do believe that to be a true story. Now, Mama Testa said that someone said on their video, and I do have proof, that they were going to come after all my followers.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. And what? You're going to go make a police report on behalf of all your followers? I am. I'm going to repeat it. You thought you were going to scare me by saying it? I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to start surviving your stupid ass followers. That's the manner in which I'm going to go after them. By surviving them. Just the way I'm surviving you. They're no special. They're supporting hate. If their jobs get wind of it, I don't know what to say. Nobody wants somebody like that working for them. That doesn't have shit to do with me. They shouldn't be on a hate page. It's my freedom of speech. It's my freedom of speech. It's not my fault that they don't have fucking platforms. It's not my fault that even if they go to Manny or even if they go to fucking to fucking any of the other hate pages, they're not going to be heard the way that I'm heard. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yeah, I am going to go after your followers in the manner that I'm going after you, by surviving you and your followers publicly. And I fucking say it again for emphasis. I said it again. Ho, you ain't intimidating nobody.
And I believe you, Oinkins. I do believe that to be a true story. I love you, Draco. You're a good boy, Draco.
Look at me loving my dogs. I'm not a mean bitch.
Mommy loves you, Draco. Alright, guys. I've been with you guys for 26.
Whatever happened to her turtle? Did anybody know? Whatever happened to that turtle? That's what I'd like to know.
Minutes.
Bye.
I don't want to make a long video here. I can't. I just don't want to.
Bye.
I'm losing weight.
No, that's just your brisket. It's just your brisket.
I'm at 146.
It's always been there. It's your brisket.
Sorry, Patches.
It's your brisket. It's your open mouth breathing face.
She already instigated to go smack you in the mouth since the cameras protect don't work. Oh, I did hear that. She's telling people that my cameras don't work. I wonder why she's telling people that my cameras don't work.
Is that what I said? Is that what I said? Because my video's there. And if I'm not mistaken, I said, in my opinion, I don't think her cameras fucking work. There's a high likelihood. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they work.
Yeah, and why would you say that?
It's not the same thing as saying it, ho. No, go crack open a fucking grammar book. I mean, for real. Shit.
Telling people my cameras. Did you guys hear that story? There's a Raymond Villian telling people that my cameras don't work because my cameras are working.
Show us. Show us the monitor. Show us the monitor. I bet you won't. I bet you. What's so wrong? What's so wrong about showing us one monitor of your cameras?
For anybody who's got security cameras, you would be a dumbass to show people anything about your security cameras. I don't care who you are. That's something that you don't show, or you don't brag about, or you don't say if they're broken, or you don't say how many you have, or you don't say where they are placed. So why would she offer to do it?
Because, in my opinion, you're fucking lying.
Telling people that they don't work. I have no idea. Thank you. 146. I'm losing weight. I la llevo. I la llevo, I la llevo.
You still got that face.
Yes. Oinkins. She told people yesterday that my cameras were not working. What? Why is she doing
When did I say that your cameras weren't working? I'm sorry that whenever I word my opinion, it sounds like that, but that's not. Take that shit to the police.
This is not
I want
live.
you
This
to.
is
I'm
Vanessa
begging you
from what time? This.
Tell Mr. Tuckett when he's off of dialysis
Around
to go through that video, because I'm not going to
4 o'clock. This was at 4 o'clock.
And tell him to get you the portion of the video where I stated her cameras do not work. You're such a lying, manipulative aggressor. And I'm so glad for the chance to seek justice against you. And you ain't intimidated shit. There's like 5 more minutes.
Yeah, like, how does she know? My cameras are working. I'm actually going to put more cameras. I'm actually going to put more cameras, and I'm going to make them face that way, that way. I'm going to put them all around my house. Oh, I dare her too. I'll open the door. I will.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I'm not gonna go over there to your fucking bullshit. I'm not like that. I don't do that. I don't jump people's fences. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't go across town and instigate them and stand next to them and tell them to stop recording. I don't do none of the shit you've done to me. But let me see you at my window. Let me see you at my door.
Oh, Jesus, the window again.
Let me just see you at my door.
Why isn't there video or picture of that? You know, it's like UFO sightings or Bigfoot sightings. They're always shitty-ass video. Everybody's got these brand new modern phones that cost over $1,000 with great cameras on them. But they fail when Bigfoot's around or when there are UFOs around or when someone is at your window that shouldn't be there and you could have taken a picture or video. And you take a picture or video of everything else on the planet that happens to you, except that.
And that is true. That is true, my fat cat. I believe you. My cameras are working.
Show us the monitor.
She doesn't hear the little sound. Doesn't mean they're not working.
They ain't working.
And they are
Is my opinion.
Arlo.
Didn't Vanessa have camera? Somebody gifted her a whole camera setup, security alarm system. Remember she showed us there was a box and she opened the box up. She did kind of like an unboxing. Whatever happened with that? Wonder if she got them installed or did she sell them for cash or, you know, what happened? I'm just curious. Doesn't affect my life, but I'm curious.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me get rid of him. Let me get rid of him.
Se me está secando and it looks dry.
There, got it.
Sas. Lady Japa. Sas. Alright guys, estuve con ustedes. Do not believe everything you hear out there. Just because I say I'm rich doesn't mean I'm rich.
And just because they have cameras doesn't mean you do.
Sas.
He's really pushing that no camera thing, huh? I wonder why.
Hey, wait a moment, but she's disabled.
No, you are so low IQ. I'm not disabled. I have a disability. I'm not disabled. But I'm still protected under all the laws that your son is protected under. Fucking deal with it. That's the fucking truth. You dumb ass.
Disabled out there. Alright. Love you guys.
Ugh, sausage fingers.
Watching. I truly appreciate it. 50 people. It's alright. 56 don't like what they're watching. No pasa nada.
Thank you guys for not commenting or liking her stupid shit.
Están aquí. Cristo los envió para que miren a la mera.
Performing like in his fucking circus.
Amanda, why didn't you have that power punch? Amanda.
Did you hear her? Right? That's her. Amanda was my aggressor during my torture. Amanda, why didn't you have that power punch? She did, ho. Didn't you see my face? She did. She did. You were so angry because you were like, how the fuck can this bitch have her face look like that? Because Amanda did have a power punch. I was protected. I'm always protected. That's why. And I'm divinely guided. And that's why I look like this and you look like that. It's like God said, you know what? You're going to be a bitch. We're going to give you a bitch face.
That's right, Liberty Lady. Thank you. Candy Crush. I don't know. I do not know why anyone would be terca. Maybe trying to make people believe a lie. You know, it's not going to work. I've already said it. Just
Teresa Riley, thank you for the cash app. Thank you.
because you say you're rich doesn't mean you're rich. Just
Whatever you're calling, you know, what I say a lie, what are you gonna do? Your piddly little fucking 50 views. Right now I probably got at least, what, 10, right? 1,000 views as soon as I stop the video. What the fuck is your stupid ass on your YouTube page? What are you gonna do? You ain't canceling shit out. If anything, you just lit the fire for some more survival videos, right?
Oh boy.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't
See what you did, Ophelia? Oh my God. How dare you?
get mad when you see smoke. Don't get mad when you see smoke when you're the one that lit the fire. Pinche gaslighter. Who's Virginia Narvaez? Who told Virginia Narvaez Annette Gonzalez looking like Mexican? Why are you over here? I'm on the spectrum and I have ADHD. And I think that you have more important things to be concentrating on than coming to my damn page, ma'am. I'm being serious. I don't care how much you have your hair teased. I don't care if you have those big old ornate glasses, take away from everything else. Get off my page. I don't care if you classify me as something because you don't understand how I process information. Why would I care about a woman's opinion that looks like that? You're walking around with a nest on your head. Why would I care? Calling me a 6th grader when you're walking around with a nest on your head?
That's precisely why you're acting like a 6th grader, for what you just said right now.
Looking like a whole ass obese Crudilla DeVille? Please. Okay, if anybody is new here, and if you're gonna be some kind of way other than just, you know, if you're gonna be an asshole, this is not the page for you. All right?
If you're not gonna kiss my
I
ass,
haven't said any names.
then this is
So
not the page for you.
If you're bothered by what I said, then you were probably here with those intentions. You need to know right now that I don't care about people that do that.
because you say you're thin doesn't mean you're thin. So I cannot.
Yeah, watch what you say. Watch how you word it.
She really wants people to believe her.
They believe
I
me.
need to see.
They believe me. They believe
I've already
me.
been sent all the links.
Tell you don't need. Did you see her popping her lips again?
They're watching.
She has
Right?
no
I'm not here to
shame.
bash on anyone. Just know that
She has no shame. She has no shame.
I think
Look at her.
she really wants people to believe her. And the only ones that I need to see what she's doing have already been sent all the links.
Yeah, and I'm gonna meet with them tomorrow too.
They're watching. Just know, guys, that they're watching. All right?
They're watching everything. They're watching me
They're watching.
be well within my constitutional rights.
Amanda. All right. Bye.
Bye, sausage fingers.
I haven't had nothing to eat, guys.
Bye. But she's still searching for comments. Always. It's a constant bye for like 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
Remember, John Allen has proof of that. Of course. John Allen has proof of where he was at. See, John Allen has proof of where he was at. I've got proof that I was home. And they're tercas.
You weren't at home. You were at Miss Painter's house. You were at Miss Painter's house, but it doesn't matter because what matters the most is how the fuck did you know what I looked like when I was sitting in the chair in the beginning of my torture? Talk about that.
My phones. I have Live 360. Then I texted the officer and I said, I'm going to go to the Dollar General and that's this way, not this way. I showed the officers my proof and they still went and said that it was a lie. A un burro no lo vas a hacer cambiar de opinión, ¿entiendes? Not that one, there's another one.
Exactly. Thank you, Vanessa Salazar.
Why is she lying one? All right, there might be another one. Hey, Jennifer.
Pues no que
I
bye.
don't understand the obsession. I'm going to be truthful. I don't.
Oh, what? Now you want us to leave when she says bye? Like one of your 1 hour goodbyes too? Yeah, just the child. I should have.
Understand the obsession.
No one's obsessed with you. No one is obsessed with you. Have talked about my areolas.
You've done 18 live programs in 10 days. Sometimes multiple videos per day. Every single one of them is about Ophelia. So the shoe fits.
You were obsessed with my breasts. You constantly bring up my labia. You have taken on every idiosyncrasy of my persona. You don't see me trying to look like a Tejano hillbilly Carol Baskin fucking rodeo fucking Tejano rancho clown. But you are sure enough trying to act like Vanessa Tijerina.
She can't bring me down. Okay, someone put, J.A. put a statement on Manny Behind the Mic and challenged her to come on his show to discuss the facts. She won't do it.
Fuck no.
Of course not.
I'm not gonna do that. Why am I gonna go on the show of a man who is just like you? Fuck all of you. Fuck Frank. Fuck Manny. Fuck John Allen. And fuck you too. And fuck Joanne Schnabel. And fuck Annette Gonzalez. And fuck Yaya. And fuck KK. And fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I will never share a fucking platform or go on a fucking stupid ass show, especially of a man who has done everything he can to do what you've done to me. Fuck all of you. I hope y'all's purgatory, if it's in the universe's plan, is that all of y'all spent a whole lot of time together. All of y'all.
She's not gonna do it. You can bet your bottom dollar.
And you'll win money too, cause I ain't.
Do it.
I'm better than that.
I saw it. She's not gonna do it.
Nope.
Believe me, she's not gonna do it.
Fuck no, you're right.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys
She
go.
does, Vanessa. Yes, exactly.
Bye.
She never even used to throw kisses to her audience until, right?
Oh yeah, everybody's
Yes, she looks a
copying
little
you.
scared. Yes, she looks a little scared. Yeah, she looks a little scared. Yeah.
She does?
So anyway, yeah, don't be coming over here like that. Don't be doing that. Okay? All right? Don't be doing that. Don't be coming over here like that person did. I only had like one hater and 2 creepy men. I'm so sorry about the creepy men, you guys.
Nadia, yeah. That's because she was running for something. And she thought it was cool to go to that page. And where she enjoyed some adult beverages and It was nothing. It was really nothing.
Exactly, Blanca. Why would I go on a shitty ass fucking platform like that? That's for fucking trash. That's for trash. That's for trash. But you know what? Let me remind y'all who John Allen is. Let me do that. Let me go ahead and do that. Just real quick, like. Okay? 1 second.
Oh, God. I'm skipping forward.
Come back here. And don't argue with my followers because they're about to go at you. Now, who signed up for that?
Yeah, all John Allen did was played a practical joke. He punked her, where she invited the world to come and meet her, get her autograph, and he went to see her because she invited everybody. But she turned that into stalking. So, you know, always a victim.
You might as
She said, "Come and meet me," and in his friggin' city where he lives. Coincidence? Oh, maybe she wanted that to happen.
well just block yourself. Don't talk to my followers. You just take it or I'll put you in timeout and they're still going to tell you to fuck off. Is my audio cutting off? Y'all go in and out because only like 2 people have said that. Hey Blanca, how are you? Why do you care so negative? Because I do what the fuck I want to do, Elsa. You don't understand that people get to do what the fuck they want to do? They can even be negative. Did you know that? Did you know that they could be negative if that's what they wanted to do? Yeah. If they don't want to be nice to a fucking Elsa that goes and gives unsolicited advice and thinks she's so important that she can't put a vowel before an N, I mean, sure.
Okay.
And you're supposed to be positive. You're a damn hate watcher. You've been watching me for a long time. Cállate. Hombres mugrosos.
One of these days, we gotta make a list of all these terms that she's invented. Hate watcher. Gang stalking.
Thank y'all. What those people say doesn't matter to me, y'all. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Dakota Barrera is right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I told you they were going to go after your stupid ass. You don't belong here. Leave and block my page before I go to your page right now. Because right now when I show this, I'm going to go to your page because I'm real interested. You got my attention, okay? I'm being serious. Get out of here. Because then you're going to be crying and saying that I'm being mean to you. No, ma'am, I'm not going to take your advice. ¿Sabes qué? Cállate. I'm not going to block you, but you're going to shut up. Man, I haven't survived John Allen in a long time. Thank you, Latasha. Dude.
I'm scared.
Man, it's been a long time since I survived him.
She survived him, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Chief. Chief Zamora. Watch his video before you're
Y'all,
reading.
he said sorry. He said sorry. Where is this? Where is...
That's correct,
Where
Jennifer.
is this? This is another one of Ofelia Moreno's. This is KK. She went and made a little hate page about me. Do y'all remember this?
She didn't make a hate page. She already had that page.
Remember this lady, is what it says. How did I... Same thing. Same thing. She came to my page. I dealt with her like I dealt with Elsa. But this one was like, oh, no one does that to me. Oh, no one survives you? Well, I do. I mean... And then she got offended. And so then she became my mortal enemy. And now she's Ophelia's, you know, inbox fairy and makes stuff for her. I wonder why she hates me. I just wonder. This is what she says. I'm confused how she didn't get any bones in her face broken and why they only hit her face. Now, why is a white hater concerned with that? Probably because she has that face. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Oh, she joined forces on the hate page belonging to the racist...
I don't give a fuck. You are annoying. I don't know what I'm jealous of. I don't know what I'm jealous of.
Gargamel with the 1 tooth.
I don't know what I'm jealous of. 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 So when you find out, you let me know. You're harassing, I don't know what the hell you think I'm jealous of. You know.
We're the same age, by the way.
KK.
Yes, we're the same age.
KK went through some shit. KK went through some real shit. It's a wonder that she's even with us. KK, I'm glad you're around. And for Vanessa to talk about her that way is... Someday, I don't know, KK said it publicly here and there, but I'll let her tell the story. But glad you're here, Kate.
I don't know what I'm jealous of, so when you find out, you let me know. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to look at that rumply, bumbly butt.
Oh
My God, Becky.
Look at her butt.
So this isn't hate, right? Watch. She made brown face. She tried looking like a Mexican. She put the pink thing on her head, how I do it during the summer. She put brown paint on her face and red lipstick. Yes, she did.
It's just some shit that you don't do. Why would you do that? Huh? That shit makes me sick to my stomach. Why would you do that?
And when it comes to John Allen, there you go. John Allen living the thug life, living rent-free in a lot of people's heads. John, thank you for your service, my friend.
And this isn't racism either, right? This right here, watch. This is John Allen.
Not hate Vanessa. You know, she's gonna call me a racist. She don't know nothing about it.
Which is it? Here, let me turn the camera around so you can see him. Here we go. Look at that. Which is it? A prison? This is him on August 31st of 2020 at 10:40 a.m. Which is it? Prison? A cemetery? or the Mexican whorehouse donkey show. So both of them aren't racist, right? Right? None of that was hate, right? None of that was hate, right? And it doesn't matter that they're white, right? And it doesn't matter that they're white and they made themselves, their existence known because they wanted to immediately attack a Hispanic woman that didn't even know they existed. Yeah, she's my age. She's my age. Yeah, that's all I'm going to show y'all for now. Hey, John Allen, the next time that Ophelia makes me do a live video, you can thank her, because at the end of that, I'll take that moment to introduce everybody to you, reintroduce them to you, okay?
Yep.
I love y'all so much.
That's exactly what I said.
Y'all be well and safe and take care. Bye.
I don't think they realize what they did by arresting the couple from San Antonio. All right. As of right now, it's after midnight, so the VT Chronicles for March 10th is officially over. Thought she might go on tonight again, but apparently not. I think she's going to get all dolled up for her meeting tomorrow with the chief. That's tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We'll see what happens with that. Hey, everyone, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I keep looking out for Leticia, see if she comes online, but I think they can only hold her for 10 days on those charges, and then they might release her. I was kidding when I said let's do a GoFundMe for her. Well, kind of kidding. A little bit, maybe. But there's a bunch of videos, and I'm just looking for the right video of hers to show, and we'll do that tomorrow. And we'll see what happens, because you know Vanessa's going to go live before the meeting and then after the meeting, if the meeting happens. So we will see. She's in jail. She got picked up. She was acting aggressive towards her mom, and she got picked up. I don't know if a viewer called. A viewer might have called police, or the mother called. I can't remember. Or her mom called. And then she started fighting with police, so she's got charges of resisting arrest and assault on a peace officer. And right after she was jailed, somebody issued an order of protection against her, and it's just a big old mess. So we might not see her for a little while. Hopefully they're going to force her to take some meds, which is what she needs. She really does. That's somebody who does needs her meds. And she has publicly stated she doesn't like taking them. She doesn't like how they make her feel. But we've seen her without her meds. I haven't seen her on her meds yet. Unless one of those early videos, maybe she was on them. She seemed a little more leveled off. I mean, she was still talking about aliens and stuff like that, but I talk about aliens too. So, everyone have a great night. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Don't forget, get your tacos. Make your plans for tacos tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Night, everybody.
es la leva. Del norte te traigo fiesta cuando la leva llega. Sírvele un vasito de tequila con fresca. Esto no va a parar hasta que amanezca. La leva pone el sazón y el diner hace la mezcla. La party era en Coahuila y ahora estoy en el centro. Estaba bailando cumbia y ahora un bellaqueo. No me retiré, solo es un nuevo comienzo. No es mi culpa que todo lo que hago me salga perfecto. Póngase lentes si le afecta el brillo. Se sienten muy canes si les falta colmillo. Muchos andan detrás pero no me humillo. Por ahí se dice que me sobra barrio y me faltan tornillos. Agarrando fiesta de la noche hasta la mañana. Pongo en equilibrio todo a lo balanza romana. Que tire no pasa nada. Navego con porte del Elvira, pero mente de Tony Montana.
Vamos a romper la pista. Vamos a romper la pista.
Ey, ¿quieren flow? Yo tengo flow. Yo tengo good bitch. Ey. Quieren fuego, yo le soy fuego. Le meto el juego y evito que miren feo. Como sacate, solo tira, ronroneo. Siempre la uno, dime quién lleva el trofeo. Llegamos a la disco, el lugar está encendido. El calor lo paso yo, pero con la mami que lo bate todo. Tu culo rompe altito, esto pa' los gatitos. Oh, oh, mi fuleteo pide del ático. Ese muñeco viene del Ártico. Ya lo derrito, capa el delito. Y este dembow suena bendito, tremendo flow.
S.A.R. Bandida de mil amores. A lo quien llama, lo siento baby, ando muy ocupada. Y como se ven las cosas, también lo estaré mañana. Ya sabes que soy bandida, ya sabes que soy villana. Pero te gusta lo malo, por eso no dices nada. Nunca había bebido así, no sentí culpa. De nada me arrepentí, me anda llamando. Ya sabe que estoy aquí, siempre al mando. Nacimos para dirigir, me volví la reina del party. Fumando plumas de colores que todos saben a candy. Bailando a ritmo de daddy. Sacan del lado más malvado, pero prefieres lo yo sé que tú quieres. Aunque solo andes viendo bandidos y por mí bajarías todos los cielos y no muerdo. No te me vayas tan lejos, solamente es esta noche, no te tomes nada en serio.
Vamos a romper la pista. Vamos a romper la pista.
Ey, Cori, que lo que... El party se prende cuando llego yo. Todas mis gatas en pose. Tu gatito me vio y se enamoró, pero yo evito el roce. Si vamos pa' la fiesta es porque canto yo. Y después de las 12 me voy pa' la after y todo se encendió. No, que no me conoce. Tu gata se pone friki. Salgo a la calle siempre pa' prender la city. Bebé, yo sé que me veo Ricky. Ey, me dice hello pero yo no soy su kitty. Salimos a la disco con el flow de friquitona. Bebé, yo soy la gata más durita de la zona. Tengo unos gatos que si yo lo ordenacionan. Ey, si no soporta baby, ¿por qué me menciona?
Shadaisha. Ay, ay, qué dolor de cabeza. Y es que ya me tomé unas cervezas. Trago más trago y me aloqué en la mesa. Dejé toda la casa como un rompecabezas. Me dijeron que me vieron con un toque y que casi les provoco todo un choque. No te compares, bebé, no te equivoques. Que no hay alguien a quien no provoque. En esta vida loca lo aguantaría cualquiera. Shots en la barra, fiesta hasta que me muera. Brindemos con copas, la noche comienza. El ritmo en el aire, olvidamos las penas.
Paul Lewin, baby. Tu güera like a fab. Real G. Hoy yo siento que el viento me dice que después de esto está la habitación. Yo muevo tomando tequila, ellos chilling, amigas sonriendo tú y yo. Y no entiendo por qué vamos lentos. Si la noche es corta y me siento fresh. Una party en un tiroteo. ¿Cuál es el pedo? Mi amor, dale flex. Baby, lo siento. Solo quiero dinero. No entiendes un juego. Yo soy tu mami, fuego. Mami, lista. Toda una artista. Uno de revista. Papi, no insistas.
Yeah. Eso. Me escucha llegar al país.
party, pide 2 tragos más. Con mucha modestia o así dice, no te vi jamás. Me quité la capucha y casi salgo por parar, pero mi ducha exige una mami que no le tema al fire. Y ella es sobrenatural, se ve que le gusta el peligro. Pregunta si esto es real y yo respondo es un milagro. Busca mi lado animal por más de una noche conmigo. Me ve como un criminal susurrando. ¿Qué te digo? Dejo a sus amigos porque me prefiere. Y yo nunca la denigro, sé tratar a las mujeres. Me baila perra al antiguo, sabe cómo dar placeres mientras descubre su ombligo y pide que haga los deberes. Que la encuere o la cuere, no importa que pase primero. Y que desde hace unos ayeres que quiere probar mi cuero. Ese culo me da poderes, es solo en el cochinero. Ni siquiera sé quién eres y ya siento que te quiero. Te quiero, quiero. Una noche que dure hasta que el rap caduque. Si es que antes no muero. Te requiero, quiero. Que ponches de lo que consumes para que me apure a hacerte lo que quiero. Que te quiero. Una noche que dure hasta que diga que atrás tuyo anda de ramero. Quiero. Usar dolce que tú seas a quien puse una foli de llavero.